All right. Had a question on how I do my flex track, and I have no idea how I'm going to try to do this one-handed, so bear with me. I want to work on my caboose track here, so I want to connect to one of my track switches. I want to put on this piece of flex track. So we're going to come off here, curve, and come parallel to this track, and try to get a nice smooth curve transition in the process. So I have this short little piece of flex track here. First thing I want to do is on the Atlas flex track, one side is gapped and the other side is not. And typically I try to put the gaps to the inside of the curve, because those gaps have room to close up in the curve. You can flex it the other way, but I just find it flexes a little easier. So one of my little tricks is I take my rail joiners and I actually dip them in the flux a little bit, and then, boy, this is going to be hard. Let's see. Oops. See if I can do this here. Take the rail joiners and then I push them on the end, with the little bit of flux that I've put on the joiner. And I do that because I have found you can wipe a little on the side. Man, if you just dip the rail joiner in them just a little bit, it flows, the solder will flow through the joint so much better. Alright, so there is my track connected, kind of looking at it straight on. I want to try to get it nice and straight where there's no kinks in the rails and everything just looks nice and straight. So at this point, I will take my soldering iron and I'll tin the end a little bit here, which is not normally how I do this, but I'm trying to do things one-handed. I kind of work the pencil back and forth across the joint so everything flows good, and you can see it whenever everything gets the right temperature and just flows nice. You can just see the solder really flow through the joint. And for anyone curious, yes, that is Star Trek: The Next Generation in the background. I like to have the TV on while I'm working. Okay, so there is that joint. So now that I have that soldered straight, I can take my curve and kind of flex it into position. And you can see, because I soldered it straight, anything I do here will keep nice and tangent. And when I lay long curves, I do this exact same process. Sometimes I have to join 2 or 3 full sections of flex together, but the idea is exactly the same.